Good morning. I wanted to jump on real quick to bring you this story about Richie Dollar's daughter. She was arrested for shooting at her ex boyfriend. According to TMZ, Ashley Trowers, the daughter of Love and Hip Hop New York star Rich Dollaz, was arrested in Memphis after cops say she shot at her ex boyfriend, TMZ Hip Hop has learned. According to the arrest docs we obtained, Ashley told officers she was on her first day at the job as security at a Kroger gas station around midnight on January 24th when her child's father, Demaya Tatum, and another man, Michael Yates, approached her in a Cadillac ATS. Ashley says she tried to flee, but when they caught up to her, she fired two shots that struck the caddy. She then called police and informed them she has a restraining order out against Tatum and got scared when she saw him. She was surprised he knew where she was because it was her first day on the job, and Ashley claims she thought she saw someone in the car reaching for a gun. Yates returned to the scene an hour later without Tatum and told cops they were just trying to give her some money. Ashley was arrested for aggravated assault and transported to Shelby County Jail before being released later on her own recognizance. Interestingly, Ashley's mother, Miracle K. Hall, who's also been on Love and Hip Hop, was arrested in 2018 for allegedly shooting her husband. She claimed self defense, and the aggravated assault case was eventually dismissed. I actually thought she got jail time behind that. I gotta look that up. Ashley and Tatum just welcomed a baby a couple months ago. She appeared on several Love and Hip Hop New York episodes in the past and will clearly have a lot more drama to add to the show if she returns. I'm glad she got out because it sounded like this was really a case of her thinking that she was in danger. So I'm glad that they let her go on her own recognizance. And I hope that eventually these charges will be dropped against her. I'm like her. How the hell did he know where she worked if she started a new job? So maybe he had some stalkish behaviors going on as well. And Richie has responded. According to the Shade Room, Richie Dollar speaks out following daughter's arrest. I don't condone violence, but at the end of the day, I'm never going to be okay with the man putting his hand on my kid either. So I guess there was some domestic violence involved with those two. And this is the article from the Shade Room. Love and Hip Hop New York star Rich Dollar's baby girl, Ashley Trowers, was recently arrested in Memphis after authorities say she shot at her ex boyfriend and father of her child. I'm not reading all that again. Now, I thought they had more on Richie's statement, but oh, he does say, I'm baffled as anyone else, he detailed. The reality star and music executive clarifies his daughter lives in Memphis and he resides in Dallas, and revealed that he found out about the arrest when he was contacted by Ashley's mother, Miracle Hall. I'm not with Ashley every day, he explained. Rich addressed negative comments about Ashley working at Kroger and said it's commendable that she wants to work and not call daddy for everything. He explained, my daughter is a 20 something year old with a newborn baby that lived with her man, and she's a grown adult. I found out Ashley worked at Kroger at the same time everyone else did. He also shared that his daughter is an aspiring rapper, of course, and used the part time job to fund her career. I don't think there's anything wrong with my daughter wanting to do it on her own. People really have to get away from ridiculing the children of celebrities for having a normal life. Maybe their path isn't to be in the spotlight like their parents. Let these children have their own lives and their own identities, and stop projecting on them what you think they should do or where you think their life should be headed. Clean up your own life. Leave these kids alone. Let them find their way. And it goes on to say, while speaking about Ashley, he shared the new mother is shaken up but in a good place now that she's no longer in jail. He advised his daughter had to do what she had to do for her sanity and safety. I don't condone shooting. I don't condone violence. I don't condone any of that, he said firmly. But at the end of the day, I'm never going to be okay with a man putting his hand on my kid either. Being involved in a situation where a man is putting his hands on you is never good, he declared. We asked Rich how long Ashley was involved in the relationship with Demaya, as the alleged domestic violence occurred before the filing before filing the restraining order, but he is unaware. Ashley's a grown woman. She's not a 17-year-old kid living under my roof. She's not an 18-year-old. She's not in college anymore. She's a graduate. She's done with all that. She's on her own, Rich detailed. While speaking on domestic violence, he expressed that many women don't tell people what's happening if there's a chance the woman may return to the man. And that is so true. It's sad, but true. When referring to Ashley, he said, sometimes you don't tell your daddy those types of things. He also added he felt Ashley didn't tell him because she was trying to protect Demaya. Before we wrapped up the conversation, Rich also addressed comments about Ashley following in her mother's Miracle's footsteps. If you recall, in 2018, Miracle was arrested for allegedly shooting her husband. She claimed self defense and the aggravated assault case was eventually dismissed. It was a domestic violence situation with Miracle, the same as it was with Ashley. Two women were defending themselves, and I'm always gonna stand by. Just like when Miracle shot her husband, I stood by her, and I want to stand by my daughter. And as a parent, I don't blame them. You don't kick your child to the curb because they made a mistake, whether it was a legitimate mistake or not. You don't kick your child to the curb. You always a parent. But that's the latest in um, Rich Dollar's daughter shooting at her ex boyfriend. I'm glad she didn't hit him. And I just hear in my head some of you saying, he should have hit him. No, she shouldn't have. No, she shouldn't have hit him. She hit the car. That was enough. Anyway, enjoy your Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe.